All right, Kenman here, and today's unboxing is a final Christmas gift from myself to myself. A little late in the season, but I was kind of looking, watching, waiting, seeing some new ones that came out, made my final decision, made the purchase. Here it is. What is it? Let's get in and find out. Boom. All right. Another bag inside of a bag on the floor. Anybody recognize this? And any guesses on where this is from? Boom, bada, bam, bada. Merry Christmas from Kizer. Yes, indeed. Bag on the floor. I ordered myself another Kizer. Kizer has been so gracious as to send me a few knives here and there. They have some new releases that were coming out. I couldn't help myself. I had to get one. Here it is. What do we think it is? Holiday packaging. Merry Christmas. Very cool. I'm excited. I've wanted one of these for a while. They have some new ones coming out. And long story short, I did a little research, was checking out all of the different varieties and styles that they offer. Ended up picking this one right here. Let's just get right into it. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And there it is. Best wishes for you. And another sticker card. Fantastic stuff. Okay. There's the knife. Got some confetti. The extra screws. Look, they're gold. I don't know if that's a little bit of a hint. The holiday confetti. The nice cloth. Kizer's info card. There it all is. Let's just get all this out of the way. Get to the knife. Last chance on guesses. I'm sure you already know. There it is. A Christmas knife. I usually am not big on the Christmas decoration style or the holiday ones, the Halloween, the different things like that. But there's reasons I picked this one right here. We will get into it. Let's check it out. There it is. Mini bag on the floor. We have the Kizer Christmas Edition limited availability Mini Momo. Boom. Check this out. Woo! So Kizer has had the Momo out for a while. They have some new versions of the Momo that are coming out. And they just started releasing the Mini Momo. Also several very cool versions, different blade steels, different materials. I looked through all of them. Noticed that the limited edition Christmas holiday special was still available. There was only a couple hundred of these made. Says right there, 165 out of 200. So limited run on that is at 185. My eyeballs, I tell you. But yeah, limited run. Not many of them available. Made in a premium material. This has the S35VN Blade steel, a Titanium Bolster, and then you have the G10 with the two-tone holiday kind of mix, plus all the gold hardware on there. I think the gold with the Titanium Bolster and the S35VN is really what sold it for me. The other materials, they have some, are also cool, 154 cm and some others as well. Prices range a little bit, but it wasn't that much more to get this premium one. And since it was a limited run, a limited availability, I decided to jump on it, picked one up. I wanted a Mini Momo. I actually want a full-size Momo quite a bit as well. This thing, ooh, feels fantastic. For a mini, the regular Momo is a beast. It's a big knife. Look at this as the mini. I've got a full grip with my larger hand. Plenty of extra handle there on that end. Oh, this thing feels good. Liner lock, drops nice. Front flipper only, but that front flipper is huge. Sticking way out there, so easy to get to, easy to actuate. You can do that. Well, I can drop it there. Do that roll over fairly easy as long as you're holding on. Should we try to flick it out? Oof. It's got a strong detent right there. Boom. That pulls in. That detent is stiff. So there is no little easy kind of flick out action. But that's fine. I wasn't expecting that. It's designed to be a front flipper. And that front flipper does work pretty good. Front flippers tend to be one of the harder opening methods. But a little practice with this one, I think it's going to be fine. Drops shut quite easy. I can just kind of let it drop right down to the thumb there. Get it closed. Front flip it out. What's everyone think about this one? If anything, I'm not as much of a fan of the holiday decor right here. I do have a little CNC machine that I haven't really got up and running yet, but this would be a premium candidate. Got that S35VN and the titanium. Great little combo with the gold and the silver. I could do some new scales, CNC those out and kind of make a new kind of look for this if I wanted, or I could just leave it the holiday colors. Comment below. What do you think? Do you have a Momo? Do you have a Mini Momo? Which one do you have? Enjoying these videos? If so, hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. So it does drop nice. That front flip action is good. Flicks out easy. I mean, that, I would say if anything people would have something to say about it is maybe that this front flipper sticks out a lot. This is my first Momo, or Mini Momo, I guess. So I haven't had a chance to really carry it in the pocket very much, see what it's all about. But I would say if anything, maybe that might stick out a little bit, kind of get in the way. But when it's down there like that, I don't know, that's going to make it open in your pocket. And this detent definitely is tight. It doesn't seem like it's difficult to open, but you do have to get a push on it. The nice thing is you have the pivot right there, and that flipper is up like that. So you've got a higher angle. That higher that angle is up, the easier it is to kind of get that leverage on there and flip it open. Doesn't seem to be a problem with this. Hand feel is fantastic. I really enjoy this. Good size. Looks like a good user. Tip is in a good spot for getting in and doing some nice cuts. Very slicey feel. Ooh. Thin. Is that a hollow grind? Really? That blade feels excellent. Okay, it is solid. No play at all there. Centered right in the middle as it should be. That detent, you can hear it just pull in. And when I go to open it, listen, it almost like feels like it's popping out. It is a tight detent, which in this case, I like it. It's not so stiff that I can't flip it open, but it holds that blade in. You don't have that play where you're going to be able to sit there and make it talk. As soon as it drops in, I can't make it do this at all. So that is a solid feel when it's closed. I like that quite a bit. The texture on there with the trees and the stars and the snowflakes and the bells is raised up. The white is a little bit lower, and that red is there. You can see some shadows on it. So that gives quite a bit of grip, actually. So it does feel sturdy in the hand. Doesn't seem like it's going to slip out at all on that G10. So there's a few jimps. Looks like the jimps are mostly made for the front flipper. If you look, they're all right up that flipper right there. Doesn't curl around the edge, but it gets right up to it, and it is a small little nub on that top. So they drop into the back here. You can feel them. You know me, I like a good jimp. They could put some jimps all the way out to there, and I wouldn't mind that at all. Looks like this little wedge, this little grind out right here makes it thinner. If you notice, it's thinner here, it gets thicker here, and then thins out again. So it's a little bit thicker right there than it is here. Interesting design with that. I like it. I think the gold accents are really cool. What color would I do those scales in that would look nice with the gold and silver? Maybe just solid red. Comment below. Almost looks like a button lock the way that pivot is on there. Pivot is also way over there, which is interesting. Usually it's kind of centered on the knife a little bit more, but the way the blade is out like that, it is kind of a little bit more centered when it's closed. But when you're looking at it open, it looks like that pivot is really far forward. Little angle groove cut on the bolster on both sides right there. Help kind of curve it out a little bit. This thing feels awesome in the hand. I think this could be a daily carry user, no doubt. All right, let's get some measurements on this thing. Sorry. Get a little carried away sometimes. So the Mini Momo is 7.5, just under 7.5. Wants to be 7.5, not quite. Blade is 3 1/4. You could say 3.5 from there to there. Cutting surface is 3 3/8 with just a slight curve on the belly, swooping up to that tip. 4 1/4 on the handle. Great size, great size. Okay, so that thickest part of the blade out here is 09.1 approximately, somewhere around there. Ooh, if we go up right up to here, because there is this little groove cut, but it does get a little thicker down below that, right in this area here. So that actually gets to, oh, sorry, about 0.11.1. And that 0.11.1 carries out to about there, and then you got that nice grind. Ooh, feels excellent. How many times are you going to say that one today, kid? 0.44 on the handle thickness, 9.5 there, 7.7 there, blade 1.10. Battery's about to die. How many more videos are we going to get out of that one? Comment below with your guess. All right, get the weight on here. 3.21. Kizer drop bear, 3.28. Very similar in size to the drop bear, or weight. 2.55 on the Mini Momo. So yeah, 3.21. Nice little size, weight. Not quite a full size, but definitely a solid user size. So that drop bear, 154 cm on this drop bear with the micarta and the clutch lock, which is the best crossbar lock out there. Action is just great on this thing. Everyday user. Anyone would be glad to have one in their collection. So the drop bear handle is about the same size as the Momo. The blade is a little bit shorter. Momo's got it beat by maybe 1/4 inch there. And then the Mini Momo, they've got the Momo and the Mini, also a really great knife. Loving the Mini Momo. Is a little bit smaller. Handle's about maybe 1/4 inch lighter, and the blade is maybe 1/2 inch shorter than that Mini Momo. Really, really cool stuff from Kizer coming out. If you don't have anything from Kizer, I definitely recommend them. They're pretty much one of my favorite companies. I have done a few collabs with them. They've sent me a couple knives, but I will always give you my open, honest opinion. I paid full price for this one. Glad to have it in the collection. Probably going to pick up the full-size Momo soon as well. A lot of different varieties and styles of both of them available. If you use my link down in the description, use it down in that description there. But yeah, I have links down in the descriptions for several company. Did I say descriptions again? Down in them scripts. I'm sorry. But if you use those links and make a purchase, it does help out support the channel a little bit. Feel free to do so if you'd like. Yeah, Mini Momo, good stuff. I will probably consider making some new scales for this. Holiday themes are cool, but I want to carry this a lot more. Or should I just order another Momo? But the reason I ordered this one is because it had the most premium of premium available materials. That S35VN with the little holiday stamps on there. I didn't really show those off. Got the bear on one side, the stocking on the other, and then the number. But yeah, titanium and S35VN on that Mini Momo. Solid piece of work right here. I can't wait to carry it some more, test it out, get a full size soon. Stay sharp. See you soon.